Very dark, but this is a travel outfit. I'm wearing a Zara top, Calvin Klein bra to be comfortable, Athleta black leggings, these are the greatest, Adidas, and this Zara oversized jacket. And that is my vegan leather carry-on. That's all packed. This is still hot, waiting for it to chill. And let's get going. I'm trying to show you guys the sun. The sun never looks as big on camera as it does in person, you know what I mean? That's the fiery LA sun right now. Of course, I gravitate to Earth Bar. So I found a little spot where I can vlog without getting judged. Can't believe I'm leaving LA right now when everything is so bright, so red, and I'm so worried about everybody here and my family. But you know, I think that this is a lesson to learn that things are out of your hands sometimes. Things are out of your control sometimes.
Here for Alaska Flight 3320 with service to Dallas Love Field.
If you guys watched my video like about a week ago, you know that I got a psychic reading. And I want to explain a little bit about how I feel about that, because a lot of people I think would be confused. It hasn't been posted yet, so I'm not sure. But basically what I think is that some people do have a gift to tell the future and to have just intuitive readings done, but many people just try to con people out of money by playing on their insecurities and giving them very generic readings. I think I may have gotten a pretty generic reading. However, psychics can be used as a manifestation tool. Something about my conversation with that one psychic that read my spirit guides, that got information from my spirit guides, really resonated with me. I do feel like I'm protected by spirit guides. I think that we all are. You guys already know. I do believe in my spirit animals. I know I have them. I feel protected and I don't feel alone. She told me that I would meet my soulmate in the next 3 months. So you know what I've been doing? I've been putting myself together before I leave the house every day. And in that sense, I'm creating a ritual and manifesting that to be the case. Does that make sense? Since I've accepted what she said as true and have started to act upon it by actually caring about my appearance and putting out that hope and desire and intention to maybe meet somebody brand new, I'm manifesting using this psychic's reading. However, if you get this really bad reading and you don't resonate with it, you feel so crappy about it, it makes you scared. That's not your destiny. That's not your destiny. That doesn't have to be what happens to you. It's likely not what happens to you. This person's trying just to scare you and to seem authentic when they're not. So don't be afraid of psychic readings, because it's not written in stone. Your destiny is up to you. Your life is up to you. Also, about the fires right now in California, in my hometown. It's a really backwards world and crazy, because we need to have it on the news and we need to be talking about it. The more that we talk about it, the more energy we're feeding these catastrophes. Think about the national and international attention this fire has gotten. It went from 2,000 acres to 70,000 acres. And think about all the media attention it's gotten. Everyone's talking about it, everybody's posting about it. We are literally feeding the fire. And I know that it's not a realistic expectation for us all to have not been glued to our television screens and our phones, refreshing and watching and looking for updates because we wanted a sign of resolution. But it's really how things work. We gave the matter energy, we focus on it, it grows and grows. If we gave the matter energy but also visualized, you know, rain falling or people's houses staying up despite the fire, we could have made miracles happen. But that is, at this point in time, asking way too much of people, and I know that. I wish that there was a way for us all to just activate something in our subconscious mind where we can understand each other and be on the same page, and understand that if we just set the right intention for this, if we stop being afraid, we could have contained that fire, literally and figuratively. Let's stop being so heavy. I am so happy that there's an Earth Bar over here in this terminal. Got a chocolate protein, vegan chocolate protein shake. It's really good. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about what I have in my carry-on. I'm an overpacker. That is something that I would like to grow out of. I would like to travel more minimalistically, but I really like just having everything I need, you know? When I'm done showing you guys, I'm going to rejoin the world because being in this little corner vlogging is very silly. Okay, so first of all, I don't remember what brand this bag is, but it's such a good carry-on. If I find it, I'll link it in the description for you guys. Look, there's this outer pocket where I left this, my passport, in so that it's like easy in and out, and I'll put it away. I always bring flip-flops with me on the plane. I always have fluffy socks. Snacks are a must. I'm such an angry, hungry baby if I don't eat. These are some vegan oatmeal cookies that my best friend got me from Whole Foods. We have a charger, of course. I'm going to reread this book on the plane if I have the energy, The Tao of Pooh by Benjamin Hoff. It explains Taoism in the form of Winnie the Pooh. It's one of my favorite books of all time. It changed my life completely. I also have my Kindle in case I want to read something else. It's charged. This is my bag of snacks. We have Emmy's vanilla bean cookie. I have some vitamin C packets because I don't care what the science says. I think that they make me feel better. Crackers, gluten-free vegan crackers. These are my favorite protein bars. They're Nugo. I got them in peanut butter, dark chocolate, and chocolate coconut, which I usually don't like the flavor of coconut. I like actual coconut, but not coconut flavoring, but this one's really good. It's gluten-free and vegan, but I do think it has sugar in it. But it gives me a lot of energy. Deodorant necessary, chargers, a little mini brush, face wipes, my jewelry is down here, face masks. I wanted to wear this in the airport, but I didn't have the guts, to be honest. I have this bag of teas. There's gum there. There's my mushroom coffee. Phones, of course. My sunglasses from Italy. This I've had for a very long time. It's Kiehl's in-flight refreshing facial mist. I have a little Rythmia capsule just in case. I have a journal underneath. There's a compartment underneath for my laptop and a journal. Always bring my a mini contact solution bottle and contact lens case and my glasses because my eyes get so dry on the flight. I have to take them out, so I wear my glasses. Never got the shot. Yes.
Oh, okay, you got it?
I got it. Thank you. In Costa Rica. So beautiful. Do you mind doing my vlog now? Will you tell me your name again? Yeah. So I'm editing this vlog right now, and as I edit, I'm just going to comment on what's going on the screen. I'm going to keep you guys updated and give my insights and thoughts and reflections of the day. So first of all, this is Anne. She ended up becoming a very close friend. I really love her. One of the most amazing people I met at Rythmia, and I know she'll be in my life in the future. It's so amazing to have this footage to see how it all began, our relationship began. So yeah. You're so beautiful, Anne. This is Anne. We're going to Rythmia together. We're on the flight to LA together. I'm going to the right place.
Oh, you'll love it. Everybody goes high-five.
Let's go. Lovely. Her son got us some water and snacks. Dried fruit and nuts.
And we make it as painless as possible.
Costa Rica is so
again, everybody
beautiful.
at the resort is here to support you. We're here to see that you get this miracle.
Hey guys, I'm here at Rythmia. I have this beautiful room. I'm trying to be organized, put everything away, and I'm really tired. I'm thinking, because we got here really late, so we couldn't do anything other than have dinner. I'm thinking to just go to sleep, maybe set my intention. I haven't seen Aaron yet. He was in a breathworks class when I got here, so probably see him tomorrow. I'm such a grandma. I was fully gonna go to sleep at like 8 o'clock, not see anybody, but Aaron texted me and I went and I met Ryan, I met Gavin. I watched Ryan walk into a screen door and bust his nose. I saw 2 shooting stars. I saw the most beautiful night sky I've ever seen. And if I had gone to sleep, none of that would have happened. And I'm just like, you know, we gotta get out of our comfort zone sometimes. I gotta stop being so damn sleepy. Going through my Rythmia notebook, and there's some really good stuff over here. So there's this labyrinth that you have to walk through and set your intention for why you're at the Rythmia, why you came, and what you want to get out of it. One of the guests that was Anne, that was in the car on the way with me, she told me be very specific and ask for something very big because you will get it. Whatever intention you set will happen. So I feel like I need to come up with something very, very clear and solid and strong, because there are little things that I do want to work through and to have and to figure out. I'm wearing a Viagra t-shirt in this shot. Just thought you should know. Carry on. But I want to have a very clear intention in my mind and heart. So I'm just gonna journal a little bit about how I feel these days. I'm gonna write about the fires, the shooting in Thousand Oaks, what's going on in my personal life, what's going on with my career. I'm gonna write until I feel like I've come up with what I need to set an intention for. And if you guys want to do anything like this, Labyrinth, what they tell you to do is to identify 6 habits or traits that you want to let go of, and then make a blank list of 6 awarenesses, which I think I'll understand better tomorrow. But what I think it means is become aware of the new way that you're going to act once you let go of these habits or traits. And when you're aware of them, write that down. If I get more insight on that, I'll update you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna sit and just journal out my thoughts. And I think that that's something that's very therapeutic and should happen. We should go through that once in a while. Recommend it. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Good morning, my loves. It's the first full day of Rythmia. I woke up at 6 a.m., which is 4 a.m. in LA time, so I'm pretty sleepy. I have to get to orientation because I got here too late last night to do it. It's so humid here, so I tried to do my hair, but it's not looking like it's gonna stay styled, so it is what it is. I'm gonna do orientation, and then I have a medical consult, I guess, because I haven't talked about this yet, but I am considering doing the plant medicine. I didn't come here with an intention or a decision to do it yet. I'm going to see how I feel, and if I feel intuitively like I'm ready for something like that, I will do it. If I don't feel ready, if I feel scared, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to go to the consult right now and the orientation, and I'll check back in with you later. So humid and muggy that I can't keep the lens clear. I'm just going to talk to you anyways. I just found out that James Redfield, the author of the Celestine Prophecy, is the speaker of the week. I had no idea, and if you guys know me pretty well, you know that I love that book. The book was very, very transformational for me. It taught me a lot. Even though it's a fiction book, the concepts behind it were very mind-opening. I'm so excited. When I found out, I was like jumping up and down like a fangirl. How am I gonna vlog when it's this humid? Everyone doing their yoga. I missed it today, but I'll try to go tomorrow. I'll walk around a little bit, see what's over here. I haven't seen the labyrinth yet. A bird just gave a sound effect to my zooming in. That's synchronicity. The pool area, and over there is where you eat. It's the restaurant called Roots, and you can go to the pool whenever you want. Got some fruit. I'm so excited. I haven't had papaya in so long. Vegan banana nut. And then this is my smoothie. I started to put the chlorophyll smoothie in it, and I'm like, that doesn't look so good. So I put the banana strawberry one, but I'll have some of the chlorophyll.
Also, we have other folks here that you might know today, and we want to welcome our special guests, Aaron Doherty, Gavin Stevenson, Leeor, Alexandra, and Victor Otto. Thank you guys.
It was so cool to get a shout out from Jerry in front of everybody there that came to Rythmia. It made me feel really cool, really special. You know, because who am I? Just a little girl talking to a camera. So what happens during Rythmia is there's a few classes that you take with Jerry, who is the founder of Rythmia, and he's the author of Shit the Moon Said. Shit the Moon Said. One day I'll be able to say that right. During these little classes with him, we talk about plant medicine, what we can expect. After the ceremonies, we talk about what we experienced. This was when we also heard Jerry's story, and he's so charismatic and so interesting and engaging that his story, even though it's like mind-blowing, it's even more entertaining because of the way that he speaks. You can find out about his story if you watch that documentary, The Reality of Truth, which I'll link below for you. And if you want to read his book, which is Shit the Moon Said, it's about his visit with the moon and how the moon set him straight after so many years years of just struggling with being a human and being on this planet. He had such a hard time, and he couldn't change until he experienced plant medicine. His story is so interesting. And you'll hear a little bit about it through these vlogs, because I also interviewed him at one point.
So I would say for 10th grade in the wing, I'm a pretty honest guy. And the first thing my soul told me was, you lying piece of shit. Like the whole thing that I thought I was the exact opposite of what it was. And in this, some of us, exactly 50% of you, are going to think you're better than what you are, and 50% of you are going to think you're worse than what you are. And it doesn't matter, because they're both lies. And the idea here is to show you who you become. That's to get honest with yourself. Why? Because your soul is not going to merge back with you until you do. And so the moment that I agreed with my soul, that I said, you got me, that's my end. And I shook his hand, I told myself the truth for the first time. And in that nanosecond, I was no longer a liar.
So here Jerry's explaining how the plant medicine shows you who you are. It shows you whether you're better than what you thought you were, or whether you're worse than what you thought you were. And either way, it doesn't really matter, because it just doesn't matter. We just are. There's no good or bad. But plant medicine just shows you who you've become. Also, you might see next to the whiteboard, there's an Ankh hung there. And the Ankh is an ancient Egyptian symbol. And what it represents at Rythmia, at least, I'm not sure if this is what it actually represents culturally. What it represents is the merging of the two sides of our souls that were split at birth or childhood. It represents the unity of our soul. According to proponents of plant medicine and a lot of other cultures, we're split from our soul. Our soul is split into two at certain points of childhood. And our goal in life is to merge back with our soul at any cost, which is why one of the intentions for Rythmia is merge me back with my soul at all costs.
So if you ever saw someone who's split and gets chemotherapy and they beat their cancer, and then all of a sudden 4 months later the cancer's back, that's because the core thing had not been fixed, the split. And a lot of times cancer will put us back together. It's crazy stuff. That's why some people with cancer talk about it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
So now I'm going to James Redfield's talk. He's the author of the Celestine Prophecy. I have this beautiful lady over here, Vicky. She had a crazy experience with plant medicine, and I wanted her to tell us a bit about it, just because it's so beautiful and it shows you what your body is capable of and what plant medicine can do.
Yes. Hi everybody. Yes, I had an amazing experience. I froze my lung at a Nuvik at the top of the World Ski Championships when I was 15 years old. So I've never been able to breathe properly, and I came here to Rythmia Life Advancement Center, and my very first ceremony had a powerful healing, and my lungs are completely healed.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here real quick because I didn't realize how loud the background noise was and how soft-spoken Vicky was. But basically, Vicky is one of the most wonderful souls I met at Rythmia. She is just an absolute angel. I was next to her during one of the ceremonies, and she was a big reason why I didn't freak out. She's such a good person. And basically, Vicky, from what I remember from her story, she came to Rythmia the first time years ago just to meet up with a friend, to catch up with an old friend, and she had no idea that this was a plant medicine resort. When she came there, she found out and she decided to try it out. And what happened was, when she was younger, one of her lungs froze, so she only had one functioning lung. And after plant medicine, she was healed, and now she has 2 healthy lungs. So that's definitely a miracle.
Again, it's my honor to be here. It's always a pleasure to talk about the Celestine Prophecy.
Was a really nice guy, but I think I'll summarize for you what he was talking about. The Celestine Prophecy was written many years ago. I think James probably channeled it. He probably had a spiritual experience and channeled it. I don't know, he didn't talk about that, so I'm not sure. But recently with millennials, there's been a resurgence of the book, so now he's on a book tour talking about it. And I think that's because of, you know, communities like ours where someone like me talks about it, and then it gets attention again. So I think it's a really good book for people to kind of understand how energy works and how transferring, giving and taking energy works, and control dramas are a very real thing. It has some insane insights, so I would definitely check it out. I'll link that in the description for you below as well. It's about 30 minutes before we get started with the ceremony. I'm just sitting down with myself. I just wanted to check in with the camera. I have quite a healthy level of apprehension. I think that I'm excited because what plant medicine is supposed to do is be like therapy on steroids, like 10 years of therapy in one ceremony. I don't know, but I've never experienced anything like it. I don't do any drugs, I don't do any hallucinogens, I don't do any mind-altering substances, never have. So it's not like I'm over here trying out different drugs. This is medicine, and everything that I've learned today has really proven that. The woman whose lung was healed, all these people who are spoken to me about what it's done to their lives, I can see that it's medicine, but I also want to go through it myself. That being said, no one has said that it's been like easy. It's a wild ride. And that's scary. That could be really scary, but I'm trying to just go into it with a lot of respect. And what Vicky, the woman from earlier, was trying to advise me is to go into it with a child's heart, just like full of wonder and amazement and not really afraid. So I'm going to try to do my best to do that. The only thing I'm really scared of is to not be myself anymore. It would be awesome if I could be me but improved, which is what my hope is and my goal is. But if I become a different person, like if I start telling you guys hold space and things like that, like sayings that a lot of very spiritual people say that I have no idea what they mean, but I think that they don't know what they mean either. So I learned that hold space means to kind of protect a space for people to go through a spiritual experience and protect it from outside forces, from any negativity, any, I guess, bad spirits or something like that. I still don't think I have any right to be saying hold space. And I still think that the spiritual people I know that are always talking about, oh, they held space for me, they're holding space, are bullshit, are full of shit. I like my practical approach to spirituality and to life, and I like that most of my knowledge was gained through experience and my own awakening and things like that. I don't want to become too much like other thought leaders. But you know what would be cool is to experience real ego death, because I just called myself a thought leader. And basically, this is an experience. This is gonna be an experience. I just hope it's a good one. I'm gonna go set my intention in the labyrinth because I haven't done that. I'll see you on the other side. So what I'm about to show you is the footage that I literally walked in through my door after the ceremony, after the 6-7 hour ceremony, turned on the camera and just started talking to myself. This was gonna be only for me, but I'm going to share it with you guys because it's what I experienced. And let me tell you, I look scared here, but I'm also so relieved. And every night after every ceremony, I cried my eyes out, and then in the morning I felt like I was in heaven. I felt like I had released so much. It's like every night pounds of stress and trauma and pain fell off of me, and I would wake up in the morning feeling blissful. And the next day I had so much energy. I have more energy than I've ever had now. So I want you to see what I went through right now. I talk about it a little bit, but just know that it fixed me. It healed me, and it allowed me to be Leeor version 2.0, which is how I feel I am right now. You know, if you don't want to hear about an experience with plant medicine, then that's it. The rest of the vlog is just that. And tune in for the next one. Thank you. I love you. Okay, I just walked through the door. I haven't done anything. I literally came straight to this camera. I know that I look like hell right now. I've been through hell. I just went through hell. I just experienced hell. It is 2 a.m. now. I have things. I felt things. It wasn't easy. I don't know how to say it. She did show me that I am getting very tired of being the law of attraction girl.
there's more to me and I want there to be more to me. And that if I keep going like this and defining myself only in one aspect, cubing myself into this, even though I'm such a multi-dimensional being, I'm gonna tire myself out very fast. And I'm gonna start hating what I do. I was very traumatized by the show The Magicians, and if you haven't seen it yet, please don't watch it. I can confidently say right now, whereas before I wouldn't have, because I would have wanted to be chiller. I wanted my opinions to be accepted by as many of you as possible, because I didn't want to be too much of anything. Don't watch scary movies. Don't watch unhappy movies. Don't listen to unhappy music. There's no reason why you should be doing it. I will never do it again. Since I was a kid, I didn't watch scary movies, because one scary movie would keep me up for months, right? Well, it turns out you store all those emotions deep. The Magicians traumatized me, but I think I've let it go now. I didn't realize how badly it did, which is so ridiculous. It's a TV show. That is how influenced we are by media. That's how much the programming harms us. I'm grateful for this journey, for being able to undo a bit of it. I'm really grateful. Even though I keep talking about how it was bad, I'm sorry. It wasn't bad, it was just showing me parts of myself I don't want to see. And it showed me pain that I didn't realize I was holding on to. Everyone was done at like 12. I cried my eyes out bawling until probably half an hour ago. So the shaman was with me, and Nadia, this beautiful, beautiful angel, I don't know, like, her patience with me was unreal. She was just sitting with me and like snapping me back to the good, like bringing me back to the good, because I got so lost in the bad. Something was trying to come up, and every time I started to feel it, I got up and went to the bathroom. But like, I didn't need to go to the bathroom, I just sat there because I was running away from this thing that was trying to come up. I was on a loop. I would start to feel sick, I'd run to the bathroom to run away. There's something still there that I haven't let go of, because, and she was trying, that's why I keep saying it was bad. It wasn't bad, I'm sorry. It really wasn't bad. It was a really good experience, but she was trying to get something out of me. She was trying to show me something that had to be, that's why it was hell. That makes sense now. The only bad part was getting stuck in this loop. In this loop that I thought was going to go on for forever. I didn't believe that it was going to stop. But she was just trying to show me something, and I wasn't letting her show me. And then she showed me perfect love. She gave me, she gave me love, and I felt perfect. And I was back to normal, and I just felt good. And then suddenly I was back in the loop again. Everything that was done for my benefit. Everything that happened was very familiar. It felt like it all happened before.